Hello, everyone. Unfortunately, Joe's ill today, so what we're going to do is we're going to put out an old recording that we put out on Patreon, and but TV Joe reviewer has recorded a little thing for us, so I'm going to stick that on at the end of this. So basically, Joe's ill, and it's not a typical episode, except it is, because it will just be us waffling, but including this intro. Anyway, thanks everyone. Have a lovely weekend.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You alright?
Yeah, you're only coming through my left ear.
Is there a mic put in properly?
I've got a feeling it's been doing that forever though. Oh, fuck's sake. Hello, can you talk?
Testing.
I was just going to have to come through one ear. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. How are you?
Yeah. I heard something last night that I'm going to have to text you that I ended up having a dream about that I found quite harrowing, about two people who we know who had an affair. Can I text you?
Oh, say that again? You heard something about two people in that... What? Say that again.
Basically, I don't want to get into this, but I did a gig last night and I got chatting to someone. Oh, you know, Rose from Lady Garden, lovely Rose. And we were chatting around stuff, and she went, "You know that person effed that person," and I went, "What?" Because we took.
What? And they were gigging last night?
No. Rose was gigging, and we were chatting about Edinburgh, and we were talking about Edinburgh because basically about 6 years ago, someone said to me, "Oh, you know," because I did like five Edinburghs or something. Edinburgh festivals.
Do you know what? It's suddenly dawned on me. We're being really gossipy and just putting it out. Isn't that weird?
I said, yeah, I sort of...
For content. Suddenly, it's this... What are we doing? Is that right?
Should I stop?
It's not so much... It's like, what are we doing? What, is everything content?
Oh, don't say that, because I thought about something the other day and went, "Oh no, let's not talk about that." You know, where you go, we can't be those people that spin our lives. You know, where you.
Oh, I've never do that. Right.
Well, what do I do? What do I do now?
Well, it's fine because I sat up and going, and then I suddenly went, "Hang on a minute, what are you doing?" I mean, we're not saying who it is.
I know, but when I tell you, you might go, "That's fucking weird." Well, but I'll text you, obviously.
Okay.
So we're talking about Edinburgh, and they were talking about how, and I said how, like about 5 or 6 years ago, someone said about all the like shagging that goes on in Edinburgh, and I was like, what shagging? And I genuinely didn't know. And then she said, "Oh, like this person and that person," and I went, "What?" And so I'm going to text you who it was. And it basically, I then dreamt about it and woke up anxious because I dreamt about this.
I'm trying to think how.
Have you just seen it?
Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that.
No, exactly. Can you see why I dreamt about it?
Also, what little news it would be if we actually said...
I know.
We actually voiced the names.
I know, it'd be so weird just to announce that.
And no one would care.
Yeah, but
Everyone would shrug. Who?
But everyone in the public would go, I don't know who either of those people, but anyone who started comedy 25 years ago. There's a sort of, well, can I say the weird...
She's still going?
Well, she's still alive. That's what... that's what I asked. I was like, is she still alive? Can I say the weird thing about it? Do you reckon? The age? No. But that's pretty.
Well, you've just said the age. No. The age different. No.
No, you can't, mate. Cool. Back it.
Is she still alive and the age different?
I thought about nothing else last night.
Now we've said that, is she still alive? The age, and people are going to jump to. It's not. You'll never ever get.
No, it's not. It's not like
no one knows her.
No, especially
outside
her.
of 50 comics.
No, outside of about 400 comics.
Yeah. Oh, in their 40s plus.
Yeah, 40 plus. Yeah, and even he's probably in his 40s now.
Yeah.
But at the time, he would have been young, which would have made it shocking.
Is that true then?
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I'm now Googling this. Fucking mic arm does my head in. Doesn't help me. I don't know how yours is just there. Can I have a look? Can I see where your mic arm goes, where it's clamped to?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. There.
And and then how near is that to you?
2 foot. No, a foot.
Yeah, I'm about 2 foot. But if it was any closer though, it would be a pain in the arse.
Mine's perfect now because I don't touch it all the time.
Does yours do that? Just go up and then down.
Like that angle,
Yeah.
and then absolutely horizontal.
Oh.
Yeah, and mine's upside down that everyone took the whittle out of. Whenever I did Josh Whittaker's, mine's upside down. And everyone made fun of it. When I did Josh's one, they made fun of it. But
That's because they're jealous.
Yeah, I do it like that.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still messy though. I can still see the arm.
Yeah, but who cares?
This thing. Who gives a fuck about this?
No, I
use it.
No, I
get out of the way.
What is that for? Spit or something?
It's for.
Yeah, but you don't do that anyway. I accidentally listened back to a bit My Decide, and when you were talking, and when I can't hear you, all I could hear was.
What, you?
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
It's horrendous.
Mm.
I've had nasal issues my whole life, and I'm quite sensitive about it.
Oh right.
So,
well, as in the passages are narrow.
Jumped in with both feet there, didn't you? Don't coax it out of me. Let me tell my story.
Okay, what is it then? What's the issue?
I had lots.
Can I ask you something before you? Can you just breathe through your nose, just one?
Not very well.
Right by the mic.
Not very well.
Okay, I'll do it. Now here's someone with nasal issues. Me, obviously. Go on. Now, what are your issues?
I don't breathe through my nose because I don't get enough air into my lungs through my nose.
Oh my God! Don't you?
No.
So how do you breathe at night? Through your mouth?
And basically, it puts a lot of strain on our relationship.
Do you need an operation?
I had one when I was a kid.
Well, this is all new.
Is it? Well, yeah, I suppose it is. Your little eyes light up. There's some great content. There's great potential content here.
So what is the issue? That the passages are slim?
You won't let that go. Do you want my passages to be slim? This is like, Dear John, any sexual problems? Your nasal passages too slim?
Any passageway problems? No, are they just too narrow?
They must be, and
So when you get a cold, must be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, but it's sort of. It's one of those things because it was so long ago. I sort of don't know the issue anymore. I can't quite remember what the issue was. But people always go, when people go, oh God, you breathe or something like that. I get a bit embarrassed because I go, oh, absolutely nothing I can do about it.
So you never breathe through your nose? Because when I have a cold, I can't sleep at night when I can't breathe through my nose. I can't breathe through my mouth. I find it like I'm being strangled.
Yeah, I think...
So is that your daily
struggle that I just...
God, how do you relax on the paddle shows?
Don't put that in my head.
Oh, really? So every day is just through the mouth?
Yeah, basically.
God, that must be hard. I actually have sympathy there because how much I hate my problem, the problem I had, and how much I hated it.
What was your problem? Just blocked up nose, wasn't it, basically?
Yeah, due to Cyanix.
Yeah, but yours was a Cyanix. Yours was an outside influence, wasn't it? Because you had a cold one.
Yeah, but I know what it's like.
But we've never actually talked about it seriously. You got a cold, and then you used Cyanix, and then you just carried on using Cyanix for like...
Yeah, and that was in 1995, pre-internet. Well, I don't know if the internet was very basic back then.
Well, you wouldn't have been out. You wouldn't have. The Google wasn't there, was it? Wasn't it like Google?
So I had Cyanix. I probably used it for a week when I shouldn't have, and I went, "Oh, I'm still blocked." Kept using it. It wasn't continuous. I don't think it was, but it was always sort of in my life. And then, sorry, did you just laugh?
I suddenly, because I was reading a thing this morning about Chivalry, the Channel 4 thing. They're talking about Me Too, the Me Too stuff. And it sounded quite like that, but about Cyanix.
Oh, do you know? The film I just did, the two people in it, they use it. So on the first day rehearsals, I was just sat.
No, what sign it? You kidding?
Well, definitely one of them uses it. Anyway,
I love that you can spot Cyanix abusers.
Oh, so they pulled it out, and I went, hey! I didn't even know them at that point. No, you don't want to be using that. Oh, it's just no.
Put it down.
Put it down.
Were you really that?
I was, because I'm like. I found it so distressing when I was convicted.
That's mad. You fuck. And how many years?
When I did my tour, there was a girl supported me in York or whatever, but we were backstage. She pulled one. Hey.
The only part of your life that you're actually
about to go on stage.
Oi,
young girl.
Pack it. Come here, you. I love it. I love it's the only bit of your life where you're really like dominant, confident and dominant.
Yeah.
Like the alpha.
Yeah.
The alpha in the room when someone uses. How long were you using it for?
Well, on and off for from 1995 to 2011.
Fuck
16 years
off.
On and off. But I don't know.
I thought you were going to say 18 months.
No. But I have no idea if I was using it once every month, once every two. But
it was in your life. It was in your life, basically.
When I met Naomi, I had 3 on the go at one time.
That's so mad.
Which I hid from her. She's not very sexy. I had one in the car door, like, you know.
It's like smokers, you know, where they can't have.
Yeah, I was addicted.
But like, yeah, like if you.
I had one in my rucksack, one in the car door, and then probably one at home.
One in my sock.
And yeah.
So if you were doing like a shot, you just grab a Cyanix. Just quickly grab a Cyanix.
Doing the shot. It wasn't a shot, it's I couldn't breathe. I was
shot. When you're doing the shop, you know, like you were shopping, buying your groceries, you grab some milk, grab a Cyanix.
I'd already have 3 on the go. Probably didn't need one. I'll get one during the week next week.
Fuck.
In fact, I know I will. In fact, I'll get one at the Midnight Chemist on Tuesday night. I remember, I told you this, driving down to Brighton Chemist at like...
I don't remember this. Tell me.
Oh yeah, like the middle of the night, just needing one.
What do you mean?
Couldn't breathe.
So you were like, I need to find an all-night chemist.
Why has this moved on from your fucking narrow nose?
Well, because to be fair, mine's just a narrow nose. Yours is.
Do you know what? If you use one of those, I bet you go.
Why are you stopping everyone else but suddenly encouraging me? Good podding. Yeah. The Cyanix years.
Odd. Oh, I wish I could. Should I try and find me in the forums from 11 years ago?
What do you mean?
I joined the Cyanix forum.
Oh, fucking hell. What do you think my answer to that's going to
Cyanix.
be? Nah,
Addiction
I don't want to know what you were like
forum.
in the Cyanix addiction forum. Were you under your name?
Don't know. I do remember thinking, when I get through this, I'm coming back in this forum and I'm going to say, hey, guys, keep pushing on through.
Let's do that now.
Yeah, let's do it. Fucking hell, 2008. Oh, wow.
Have you found it?
Well, I would have been 2011. God, these are all 2010. Maybe it was in back then.
I might find out. I might find, talking of forums, I might find my chortle thread.
Fucking hell. I'm finally, okay, this is, someone's written this. I am finally able to breathe after being hooked on Cyanix. Oxymetazolin HCl for over a year. After realising that I didn't have a chance of getting off the sprays on my own, I saw my ear, nose and throat specialist for the first time. He knew how to fix it, blah, 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 blah.
This is mad. Like, I can't believe this isn't like on the news or something.
Well,
Genuinely though, if you like...
no, it's horrendous. It's horrendous.
If you've become addicted... Fuck, it's so weird.
Never going to find bloody mine.
You wouldn't have put your own name, would you?
No, I guess not. Nasal spray addiction. Yeah, whatever. But I do remember writing, okay, 30, it'd be like, no, that's it. 54 hours without it.
No.
Yeah, because
Right, seriously, you were counting...
It's not because I'm craving, it's because I can't breathe without it.
This is what I mean though, but you were literally going through cold turkey.
Yeah, I was doing it hour by hour. And then I remember, I think after about 4 days, like the first 2 nights, I think I've said all this.
No, you haven't to
Hear it
me.
again.
Like, what other idiot were you? I don't know any of this.
Well, I told you on ep 3, I think. It's
I wasn't
literally
listening back then. But
Okay, on the so I was living with Mike. Mike was away. Naomi, we weren't living together. I was on my own. I thought I've got to kick this. I chucked all my Cyanix bottles away. Immediately, sort of hyper anxious. I didn't sleep one.
Did you do
minute.
that in the evening? Was that at night? So like the worst
I didn't sleep. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to sleep. So I've got to go. Right. So I'm just going to sit this night out. I remember we had a tiny little flat, sitting in the kitchen, just.
Oh my God. No way.
At like 3 a.m. Obviously, yeah. So obviously tired, hadn't slept, but you sort of cope, don't you, with that one night? I think I spoke to Naomi, and I remember saying, "I'm going into the second night. I love you.
I love you a bit less than I did 6 hours.
No, but I remember feeling like, like really, really. So then she said, bye. Probably, fucking hell, he's this new boyfriend.
I know, I was just thinking that. You putting her through the ringer in the early...
Oh, big time. So then I went to bed, didn't sleep again. And
Second night?
Yeah, didn't sleep. And I think about 4 a.m. I took what'd you take for hay fever?
Oh, antihistamine sort of thing.
I had absolutely no idea why I took that, but I took that and it absolutely knocked my bollocks off. And I slept for like 10 minutes, like literally 12 minutes. So that's two nights without sleep.
You're blocked up would wake you up.
Yeah, I just can't. I'm too anxious. So that's 2 nights. So now I'm really kind of, what do you call it?
Tired and blocked up.
Yeah, tired. I'm really tired and blocked up.
I was thinking this
That's
doesn't
what you
need a
call it.
technical term.
No, but a bit mad, not tired, like mad, feeling mad.
Yeah, I've had that where you kind of I've been up for a couple of days and started hallucinating. I've had that. Not through drugs or anything, just from work and stuff.
Yeah, just feeling mad.
Yeah.
On the forums. Like, keep going, mate. Or probably, keep going, mate. I'm 32. We must be up by you. Yeah. And then you get through it. I'm meeting up with you. Naughty. And then I remember, I think, I said all this.
I don't.
But in those first few nights, at like 3, 4 a.m., I'd walk down from, well, basically where you live, down to the beach.
Oh, that rings a bell. But we have, but you've missed it. You have told us before, but you've missed out massive amounts of information. So it's all not. This is all new. So that's when you were like just walking Brighton because you had nothing.
Just having to get out, just because I was going mad, tired, can't breathe. Just the fresh air, even though it was just going into my mouth, was. And then, like, I think on like night 5, maybe I'd got like an hour or two over night 3 and night 4.
What were you doing? Were you working as well at this point? So were you trying to work in the day and just like, or were you?
I don't know.
Because you can't function if you've had no sleep.
Yeah, no, I can't have been doing anything. Yeah. And I just remember this moment walking up from the beach at like 4:30 a.m. and just went, and just this pinhole gap appeared in my right nostril, but the smallest of gaps, but this cool, fresh breeze entered my passageway, and I was just like, oh.
Did you little less? Oh.
And the birth of Bong Bong the cow was, oh.
Bong Bong the Cyanix cow. Don't do Bong Bong.
No. No. But that gave me, I was like, oh, okay, I'm doing the right thing here. And then I remember it took 2 weeks to maybe them both to open up.
2 weeks?
But but like 30%. But at that point I was like, Jesus Christ, I could probably get 4 or 5 hours sleep in with this.
Fair play to stick to it for 2 weeks, though, because you must be going, this isn't getting any better.
And now, if I get a cold, like when I had COVID, I was fucking like rigid. Like, did you have that? Like concrete up there? Wasn't one of my major sins. No, not really.
Well,
on the first night, I didn't sleep because I can't sleep when I'm blocked. I just cannot sleep. Second night, I was like, I have to get sleep. I bought some Cyanix.
Oh, you bought some Cyanix?
Yeah. I told Naomi, and she went, don't you dare. You put that. Don't you. I know what I'm doing.
That they all say that, David.
Just leave me alone, please. I know what I'm doing.
Stop pushing me away, David. Think of the children.
So I had it, and like, exactly, I was thinking of the children, and I went, oh, and I slept. But now, if I have it, when I'm really desperate, I will go day 3, day 4, bang, no more. Or
I sort of want to clap.
Or I will, very slowly decrease the amounts. And now, I'm not using it now. COVID was a month ago.
I just love the idea, like...
Thing of the past.
We might have Cyanix in the house, I wouldn't know. It's like, I'd just be like, oh, no, don't know.
It's amazing how many people are... Like, when those 2 people pulled, I was like, fuck me, And he kind of went... Oh, it's funny you should say that, because, my girlfriend, and I do have a lot of... And I was like, yeah.
But... So there must be something in it, like you know.
I'll tell you what happens. Go on.
No. I was just saying that, like, there's that, that documentary about McDonald's food or whatever. There's like a weird thing where they put something in the chips that make you crave sugary drinks, and there's something in the sugary
it's not
drink,
that.
But
What's I don't know what's in it is that it creates a rebound effect. So when you use it, it swells up or whatever.
Inflames so it physically
and so
makes
it closes up.
So it physically stops you being able to breathe.
Yeah,
and
so
then
you need more for it to open up for it
but
then
it's
to close up
causing
again.
the closing.
Yeah,
Flipping hell.
It's like the blood vessels or whatever.
That should be right. I know that actually should be banned. Then
Well, it says on the packet, don't use for more than 3 days.
or 16 years. Yeah, I know, but you can't, you can't. You know, you can't just have it a little bit in writing because this obviously happens loads. If there's forums about something, fucking hell, that's nuts.
Honestly, it was really, really tough.
Oh, I know. So, but it's just unfortunate. It sounds funny.
It's just unsexy, isn't it?
Just
like you don't get anything out of it.
no, it's not like a sort of cocaine addiction. Like
God, I would go through those bottles in no time.
how much is a bottle of Cyanix?
I can't remember now.
I'm just interested, like just money.
I would say £4, but
fucking hell, that's like having a cigarette habit, isn't it? Because
I was getting through surely 1 or 2 a week.
so fucking weird.
Just to be able to breathe.
That thing though, when you stop lying to Naomi and stuff, it's like that's bonk.
Oh, embarrassing.
Because it's like that's when you see an interview with someone who had a drinking problem, or you know someone, and they sort of when they say they're hiding it, or whatever, and you go fucking hell.
Yeah.
Like drinking in the toilet or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, totally get that.
Fucking hell. That's so. Well, fair play. I just going back to my thin nasal passages. I have a thing which rarely happens, but it must be terrifying for Petra. In the night, a few times, I won't be able to breathe, and I'll be fully asleep, and I'll go.
Like a vampire.
And I'll sit up and I'll literally
fucking hell.
And she'll like scream and what will happen is because I've obviously like I need to get air in, but also because you're asleep, everything's a bit more dramatic, so you don't quite know what's going on. So then I'll go, and then like it will all sort of be heightened. And Petra's like, "What's going on, fucking hell?" I was like, "Oh," yeah. And I'll go, "Oh, sorry, go back to sleep." And she's like, "Absolutely no." And the trouble is I can drop back to sleep like that.
Yeah.
And she's left sort of like traumatized.
Oh, fucking hell. I really imagined you sort of waking up then with a sort of bat wings.
Well, I remember one thing about it which was really weird, and it always stuck in my head. It's really hard to explain, but I sat up and I had my arms right behind me like that. And I was sort of pushing out my chest, sort of like a page 3 model would do on the page.
I was going to say, you do look a bit like Maria Whittaker.
Yeah, like Linda Lusardi, like that. And I was going, and I remember...
Fan of the pod?
You're a fan of the pod. And I was like, even in my panic, I was like, this is
You do not look like a page 3 model.
But the position I was sat, I had my knees up, and I felt
like you're on the beach.
Yeah, and I was going, and I was like...
Right, someone's obviously going to Photoshop you in a little bikini now.
Yeah, like that. And I was like, even in my panic, I was like, this is a really weird
position. Petra wakes up, oh, what the fuck? Come on, look at you.
Yeah. Your legs go on forever. It was just because my hands were too close to each other behind my back, so it was kind of so that was a bit weird.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
Good Saturday, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, David. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Chatter Biscuits. TV Joe here, just with a short remote TV section. Okay, big news of the week. There's a new Doctor Who, which you probably already know about or don't care about, but that's the main thing that's happened. In terms of the TV, to be honest, I've just been watching Better Call Saul, which everyone knows about, and The Simpsons, so not really much to report. But a couple of nice little things you could watch if you've got time in your hands is Peacock, the new thing from the People Just Do Nothing people, which is the main guy, what's his name, Alan Mustafa, plays a personal trainer who's a bit of a twat, sort of like very much David Brent vibe. Also got Mandeep Dillon in, who David and Joe worked with on Afterlife, and I think there's 3 episodes on iPlayer at the moment. I think there might be some more coming, but that's quite good. Give that 3.5 Crispies for now. And then also 3.5 Crispies I'd say for Italy with Stanley Tucci, which is also on iPlayer. It's quite a gentle programme really, but sort of interesting. Actor Stanley Tucci going around various places in Italy and eating food, basically. Yeah, very easygoing TV. Not the most exciting updates, but yeah, it's something. So enjoy your weekend, enjoy your week, and I'll hopefully see you next week with some slightly more involved and less vague TV recommendations. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for that, Joe. Thanks for putting your back into it, son. Appreciate all your TV reviews. Hope you have a nice weekend as well. I hope Joe Wilkinson feels better over the weekend, and hopefully we'll see you all back to normal next week. Cheers, everyone. I've got loads of ulcers.